Well, hello my friends, welcome back to episode 8 I believe of our Let's Play 3.0 series for Conan Exiles, Age of Sorcery, and we are actually at the point of chapter 2 now. So we actually have new events on top of other existing events that already go on, and we also now, sorry, just need some food and a drink, we also have extra sorcerers in sorcerer spawns now because, and if you haven't seen it already, do check it out on the channel. There'll be a link for it at the end of this video. My video about headhunting, ways that you can either kill a sorcerer, collect their skull off their inventory, and pop it in the big pot that is at the camps where these people are that are collecting the sorcerers. Or if you can knock out a sorcerer, you can take them to one of these camps and place them in a cage. And if you do it that way, you actually get slightly better rewards for a knocked out, so live sorcerer rather than a skull. You do get bits of rewards for skulls, but actually a live one is actually better. Yeah, the building you can see behind me is a base I spoke about back in episode 6, I think it was, or maybe even 5, which has pretty much got what we had down on the beach, well, call it the beach, the river, sorry, all set up. But we also now have the improved versions, because at the end of our last episode we'd hit level 30, and when I checked my feats we were actually able to upgrade to the next level of benches. So everything down here, armourer and the tannery, everything is now at the upgraded version, which means we'll get slightly better performance out of things, which is really cool. And this is the storm glass set. This isn't any of the new pieces that are out, but this is just something I threw together myself with the existing pieces at the time. And I've just put us a couple of throw wheels on here. We can only do the basic one still until we're ready to manage to knock somebody out and hopefully turn them up. We can pop them on the wheel. And we've upgraded ourselves to the basic heavy armour. So myself and Lana, we're just wearing the heavy armour. We're also wearing the helmet, but we have the illusionary system on from the thaumaturgy bench, which means we're actually wearing silver earrings, which I did try out the sorcery thingy. Catch my sorcerer managed to get a little bit of silver ore, or silver stone, whatever it's called, turn it into some silver bars. Made some silver earrings on our casting table and just changed the helmets to look like that, because to be honest the helmets look a bit hideous. But anyway, right, let's get our friend to follow. Let's just go and see. Oh, and in case we don't get to look, we are now just up here at the north end of Sepamaru. Now, just before I started this video, there was an event going on that literally spawned as I was at Conan's bar, which is obviously just at the end of here, but it looks like it's actually cleared up here. Right, what we want to do, one thing I want to do, because I've got the basic stove in base now, which is where we can make spiced food and other better stuff. I'm not going to worry too much with any of these guys yet, purely because they're just going to be a pain to get, because we've only got the basic truncheon until we can get our torturous table made, which I'll actually, it's this stove we've got, this one here. We could take this guy, he is a cook one, but again, loads of people around, it's going to be absolute pain if we try and knock him out to take him back. So what we can do, if we swim over here, we can have a look at what this person is. And this young lady is also a cook. Young lady? Yep. Cook one again. So what we'll do, because we're only a level 1, they're probably really not much use to us. Tell our friend here to attack. don't know how she's hitting me when she's hitting our friend, but I do intend with this build eventually to get a little bit of sorcery done, so I can corrupt my build to get the vitality perk, which makes me immune to bleed, poison and sunder effects. The only effect you're not immune to is cripple, unfortunately. And also, when I deal damage like that, my follower, if I do the authority bit, will get the frenzy perk, where they get like a little flash of lightning around them, and they have like these little smoke clouds, that sort of purplish smoke clouds that go around them for so long, and just gives them a bit of a damage boost. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos I've done, but killing people like this is usually a lot quicker and a lot more efficient than this. This is taking way too long. But did she have anything any good on? Let me just check. This is the problem with early level. Nah. Your damage is just really low. I probably should actually put my points into my agility rather than strength, because I'm using a sword rather than an axe, but you know, never mind. Right. So now we just have to wait. Now, because we're playing on single player, that person should spawn back pretty soon. Single player, if we go far enough away, it may trigger it, or whatever. Well, I was going to go and get the sorcerer. Yeah. That's that new lightning storm event I was talking about. Basically, there'll be a sorcerer under that, right near that gate down there. It's in a bubble. Me and her won't survive it, not at this level. Not a chance. So what I think we'll do is, we'll bob back down to, we'll go get the horse, we'll go back down to Noob River, and we'll see if there's any spare resources that we've left down there that we can bring up here that we might need for up here. And we'll then decide what we're going to do from there, and we'll maybe come back in to see if our cook has respawned, but can't necessarily do as I planned on doing there because that event seems to keep triggering. So I'll go grab the horse, I'll make the ride back down south, and I'll meet you back at our starter base on the river. Okay, see you soon. Okay, well, here we are back on the river. I just remembered I'd left some bits and pieces, some iron and stuff doing in here last time, some crystal for glass, so I've got that cooking away in there. Last episode I was getting fish out of our fish trap in the water there, and pop it in here to make oil. Now it appears we've got a little amount there, so we will give that to our friend to carry so that we don't get weighed down. We'll take that with us. What else do we need? Is there anything else we can take with us? We've got all the stuff here. That's what we need to do. We need to go and discover the Tower of Bats at some point and go get this done, so that we can discover what our journey is going to be and have a look at some of the story. So that's something we can do sometime. Not really anything in here, I don't think. No, that's all good at the moment. I don't think there's really anything we can take with us other than what we need up there. So we've pretty much got, I mean, we could take some of this with us because we could get more of this if we need to do. Let's just take that. Yeah, right. What I think we will do is we will take a journey up the river. So back up here, and I believe the Tower of Bats to be somewhere around here, near to the unnamed city. There is a bat that we have to kill, so I'm just wondering if she should manage with it, surely, because we can help her with it and see how we go. Right, so I'm going to wander up the river. I'll find where the Tower of Bats is, and I will bring you back when we're just about ready to go up Tower of Bats. Before we even go, I'll make sure I take the staff with me. Otherwise we can't do anything. So I'll pop that in my inventory there. Right, that is the right thing, isn't it? Start with the train. Yeah, right. Okay, so we're going to head up river, and I'll bring you back when we are near the Tower of Bats. Okay, see you soon.
Slave. In the beginning, it was thus. The blackness of an utter void, with the cold winds of cosmic space blowing through it. We have not forgotten our origin, slave, nor the immensity of the void. Nightly, the Star Dreamers search the heavens for their wisdom, and at midnight, a moonbeam messenger carries the whispered dreaming back to the Warmaker, the Archivist, and the Priest King. Thus is our future read from the heavens and engraved on this earth. Your service here will bring you much honor.
So there you go. Right, we've made it to the Tower of Bats. Sorry, I just didn't want to speak for a second then while he was talking. And it's literally this little bit just here. So if you're coming up, you could go up from New River, follow it along here, up, and then you get up onto here. And if I remember from when I just got here, you've actually got to climb down when you leave. Which you'd have a bit of a climb and then a bit of a climb up to get here. I'm just going to leave the horse here. And we're going to go up and fight. I think there's a bat at the top here, so we'll fight him and then we'll see what we need to do next. Quite high up this actually. Where is he? Yeah, definitely gotta have a good head for heights to come up here. Oh, there he is. Just see him top of the stairs. Hello, Mr. Manbat. Send our friend in. Oh! Sugar. That wasn't supposed to happen. She should be able to get him. It says he's a one-skull boss.
You will never return to your den.
We shouldn't be too bad with this guy. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out. Take a potion. This is why these sort of things are so challenging so early game. You feel like your lack of damage that you do to enemies is just, it shows. Oops, has he just knocked her off? Now she's there. She's good. I should have bought my daggers with me actually. As I could maybe if she's taking a bit of damage from her. I don't like fighting right on that edge because if we fall, just watching her health as well. She's taking a little bit of damage from it, but she's doing alright. He's only down a quarter health, which is a bit worrying. Did then get her a couple of hits on him. She's alright just yet.
Soon my teeth will taste your throat.
Right, we're gonna fight this guy. I'll cut here and I'll bring you back just when we've done it, when we're doing the thing we're doing today. Okay, we'll see you soon. Well, welcome back. We just got him. His body actually fell down there. Our poor friend over here took quite a beating from him. She's down to half health. I don't know, it's just my damage and her damage just feels really, really low, and it's so weird. When you're used to doing this sort of thing, It just feels, when you're so used to being high up, like high level, and then you come to do this and it's like, oh gosh. What's the other thing we need? A demon blood. Right, I think I should have brought some demon blood with me. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm just going to have to use some magic here a second to get some, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, got it figured out. It's actually the albino bat demon blood that you need. So you will have to fight that guy, and you will have to kill him. And yeah, as you saw there, even at level 30 with the gear we've got, it's quite ridiculous. So you pop them in here. That does that. That finishes crafting. We now have our awakened staff of the triumvirate, which if we put that on our hotbar somewhere, building's not allowed here. I don't know how it's building when I'm just placing a thing down, but there we go. Where is it going to let me do it? Oh, we can do it here. Right, place him down.
Yes, yes! I live again! Oh, may the earth tremble at my coming, and all of that. Oh, hello! Ah, well, I have you to thank for awakening me, yes? Oh, you've done a very great thing. My former masters were upset with my advice. I was thrown into that sewer in a fit of pique. Apparently, my endless wisdom was only at a premium when they were winning the war.
Is that it?
Oh, pardon me. I've been trapped in a vat of slug feces for a few thousand years.
No.
Makes the throat a little raw. As if I have a throat. Now, on to the terms of our agreement. Now, I promise to serve you, providing wisdom and knowledge until the day I'm returned to the one who summoned me. And in return, you promise not to throw me into any sewers. Sound good?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, let's find out exactly where and when we are. I can see you're wearing a slave bracelet, which means we can't be that far from the capital, or you'd be a pile of exploded guts. So logically, we must find the map room. Now, I need to get the lay of the land. Oh, look at this place. I haven't seen such a mess since the fall of Fallujah. And look, the archivist. Oh, sorry-looking shade that he is. He could probably tell us something about the current situation. Besides, he used to be thick as thieves with my old master. Together, they created that bracelet you're wearing. We might be able to tell you how to get rid of it. Just don't believe anything he says about me. Oh, look at this place. I haven't seen such a
Right, don't
mess
look like
since
he's
the
going to
fall
say
of
anything else
Fallujah.
now. Yeah. So we'll put him away again. It's just going dark as well, sorry about that guys. Just quickly, what he's talking about is referring to the unnamed city which is over there. The archives, which is where the archivist is. And yeah, the map room, but we're not ready to venture into there yet. So right, I'm going to cut here and I'll bring you back when it's daytime. So I'll see you soon. It's morning again. Waited for daylight and then we've just made our climb down from just up there, which is where we were. We climbed down here and we got rudely interrupted by this rock donkey who decided to jump us a bit. Yeah, so he was referring to the unnamed city, which you can just see over there. And the map room is in the archive, which if we go up here, there's a little entrance just about here, I think, or about here somewhere. Go down some steps and the archivist in the archive is around about this corner. There's an obelisk we can learn, and there's also the archivist in there. There's a big white ghost that you speak to, which will teach you the map room. But probably at this stage in our journey we're just not quite ready to venture into the unnamed city just yet. Because if I don't feel like the damage is great on the weapons we have now, sorry, let me just get my bearings here. We certainly ain't ready to venture into the unnamed city just yet. Oh, hello. Oh, you're a boss, are you? Typical. I seem to keep running into these bosses quite recently. Right, we're just going to ignore you. As we're taking a bit of a beating off him, she also is as well. So we're just going to ignore him and we're just going to run away. Because I want to try and get back to base. And I think on our way around we'll do a little bit of exploring, I think. Get jumped by loads of other rock donkeys at the same time. That's always a good idea. I think... Oh gosh, this is the area here where they all are, that's why. Right. We need to get over here a bit more. Tell her to keep coming. If we can get away from these, I think I'm in a little area where when I can get my bearings, I can figure out where the summoning place is. We can discover that. Hopefully these guys will eventually... No, ignore him, come on. If you ignore him, eventually he'll go away. Hopefully, he says. Still coming. Typical. Alright, we get around here. Could try and essentially get on the horse if it'll let me. Yes, it will. Right, let's just ride away from here a little bit a minute. Let's just see now. Where are we? Right. Ah, we're just above. Right, we've come the opposite way from summoning place. That should actually be back that way. Go into this. We need to be up and around there somewhere. So a bit more of a crazy start episode, but now a bit more relaxed as we just wander and try and get some areas unlocked. Might have a couple of rock donkeys here to deal with, but these should be fairly easy. Oh yeah, yep, there we go. Someone in place. We're not going in here because obviously... Oh, hello Mr. Rock Donkey. There's someone in place, just we'll get overwhelmed in there. I don't understand why our damage is so low. I mean, I know we're not using star metal level weapons yet, unfortunately. There we go. Now is that you that leveled up or is that the horse? No, I'm guessing that was the horse. Oops, wrong thing. Stats, yeah, I think it was the horse by the look of it. So this is the summoning place, which is one of the good places at the minute to get your sorcerers from, because there is actually a spawn if you go into the back on the right hand side. Oh, stop chasing my horse, come on. At the back on the right hand side, and there's also one up on the left where the dancer is now in there. Plenty of videos out there of people doing a walkthrough of that place to show you what's in there. Check them out on YouTube. Granny Gamester has recently done one, and there are some other people in that as well. There are plenty of other guides and tutorials on YouTube from various other YouTubers. Black4863 for another one, is a great YouTuber. Also Angar, who I believe is a Scottish gentleman, who also does a playthrough series at the minute. Pretty fun to watch, I watch him all the time. Really enjoy his series that he's doing along with Granny Gamester. So shout out to both of them. Yeah, it's kind of them that give me the inspiration to do this really. Because I wasn't necessarily planning on doing a Let's Play series until now. But here we are. Right. Now, if we go Oh, you can just see it there, I think. There's a cart just over here, so you've got 2 sorcerers in there you could get. Or just over here. Feels funny running here because on my server, my private server, I've actually got a base built here. Yeah, there we go. And we've got the sinkhole there, so we'll go and grab that obelisk over here as well. And that should about wrap us up for this episode. So here we go. They don't seem to want to say hello. Yeah, I'm sure there's supposed to be a cart at this camp. Have I got the right one? I'm sure it's this cart here, or if it's not that one, it'll be this one round here. Where is it? Oh yeah, there we go. Big wagon right here, and the sorcerer is kind of up in that bit there. He's up the top there. Oops, who's fighting? Hello. Right. That is him dealt with. Yeah, so this is the car. I'm not going to explain too much because obviously I've just recently done a video on this. Link for it will be at the end of this video. Talking about it just shows you all the different, there's 3 different merchants here. Any schools you get, you put them in there. Live sorceries, you put them in there. Right, yeah, let's go grab the obelisk for the sinkhole over here because we've not ventured up here just yet. So we'll go around this way because that way we will have some undead hyenas to deal with. And I always forget this as I've seen other people do.
Slave, by order of the War Maker, the gladiator arena has been closed. All gladiators have been called to serve in the war effort, and the competitions have been suspended. All beasts have been penned for the duration, and all slaves working the arena are recalled to the city for reassignment. Obey and return, slave. The war requires everybody.
Does it indeed? Well, I'm afraid we're not returning. We're going to gain some corruption here. Collect that book from there. And then we'll quickly attune that one. So now, so far, I think we should have the sinkhole and the dregs on our obelisk that we've uncovered. Right, so yeah, this is a sinkhole. Good point to stop here, I think. Thanks so much for watching. As I say, if you like the video, hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, because if you haven't, why haven't you? We'd love to have you in the community. We're a growing channel, doing pretty good just recently. And if I see the more support I see, obviously means the more encouragement it gives me to keep doing these videos for you guys, because it means you guys enjoy them. So that's it for episode 8. So until episode 9, I shall say farewell and see you again in the next one. Okay, bye for now.